number 9.
And he'll step off and try and reset. Ramon Lanier stands in as he looks at a called strike. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching two teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball hopefully in this game.
Castellanos has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Batting second.
Here's Jed Lowry now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Left fielder.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swings through the slider there.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half for the first.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
In there, 0-1. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0. And he misses with it, 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here. So striding in, Starling Marte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
What, 2 beautiful pitches. I don't know. 2 fastballs inside. Do you stay in or do you go back outside? He's got him set up for anything right now.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Starling Marte is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. David Dahl is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Lanier on the move. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Standing in, Nick Castellanos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Lanier comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Now in the box,
Batting fifth,
Colin Moran.
third baseman.
Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner
Moran.
from second with 2 away. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Matt
Leading off for
Chapman.
Oakland.
He'll lead things
Third
off here in this
baseman,
one-run contest.
Chapman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Late that time for a strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Stepping in, Matt Olson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's a high pop-up. Cool with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Stepping up now, Marcus Semien. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to. Coming to the plate now, Albert Pujols. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Albert.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double. Elias Diaz the next to hit.
Elias Diaz.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Olson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. Another 0-2 home. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. At the plate, Chad Kuhl. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
The tag, and he is out. Striding in, Kurt Castle. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Kurt
Into the
Castle.
windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Batting ninth.
At the plate,
The pitcher,
Daniel
number
Mangden.
33, Daniel Mangden.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Ready with the 0-2. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike three called, and he'll go back to
Now
focusing on pitching instead.
fielder.
2 away now.
Ramon Lanier.
Ramon Lanier is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another
Now
shot, Jed Lowry.
Second baseman.
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Lowry.
Now a throw over. Runners back. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. And a full count now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Moran is there, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Whit Merrifield. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Whit Merrifield.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance?
Center fielder, number
Starling
6.
Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Marte.
Drilled down the line. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting.
Striding
Left
into the
fielder,
box, David
David
Dahl. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Little tapper down the first baseline. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Charlie
Into the
Blackmon.
windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in,
Third baseman,
Matt
number 7,
Chapman comes into
Matt
this at bat 0 for
Chapman.
1 in the ball game. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0 and 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1 and 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Right fielder, Steven
First pitch of the at-bat. Steven Piscotty will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with. Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Digging in, Nick Castellanos. 0
Leading
for
off
1
the fourth
for him
the
here in
Pirates.
this one.
Right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Lanier sprinting after it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now
Striding
batting,
in once again,
third
Colin
baseman,
Moran. He'll look to
Colin
bounce back
Moran.
after striking out his last time up. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Blackmon is under it. 2 gone. Now batting,
First baseman,
Albert
number
Pujols.
7.
He'll try to follow
Albert
up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 1 strike to Pujols. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Matt Olson. He's 0
Leading
for
off
1 thus
Oakland.
far.
First baseman,
First pitch
Matt
on its way.
Olson.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Moran will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out.
Now batting,
So digging in now, Marcus Semien comes into this
Semien.
at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Semien is retired, 2 down
the catcher,
now.
number 41.
Stepping in, Kurt Castle. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the. Now to the plate, Elias Diaz. He'll
Leading
lead
off for
things
the
off
Pirates.
as we begin the home
At
fifth.
first, Elias
Into the
Diaz.
windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. At the plate,
The batter, number 3,
J.P. Crawford.
shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors so far for the Pirates. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Olsen. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The pitcher, number
Standing in,
39.
Chad Kuhl. He's 0 for 1 after
Kuhl.
grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1, here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Daniel
Leading off for
Mengden.
Oakland.
He'll try and get
Catcher,
things started as we
Daniel
begin inning number
Mengden.
6. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And that's in there, base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double. Digging in and looking
Center
for
fielder,
more,
number 9.
Ramon Lanier.
Ramon
He's singled in 2
Lanier.
trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
His approach at the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Ready on 1-2. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Jed Lowry now,
The batter,
as he's
number
got a
8.
chance. To tie this
Second
ball
baseman,
game up.
Jed Lowry.
First offering on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
Left fielder.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he looks at one in there. 1-2. Working on hanging another 0. The pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. With Merrifield next to hit. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Second baseman. With
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And Lowry will look this one in for the first out.
Center fielder.
Here's Starling Marte. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And there's ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that's off the left field wall. On his way to second goes Marte. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Marte takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And that misses inside. 1-0. As a look, now the pitch. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And the pitch on 2-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Hit out towards second. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Castellanos. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
First delivery to him on the way. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 7.
Riding in once again, Matt Chapman. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Matt Chapman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Stephen Piscotty stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over.
It's time.
So striding in, Colin Moran. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Colin
Ready to
Moran.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
First baseman,
Ready for
number
another
7.
chance? Albert Pujols. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Line drive to left. Blackman is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Catcher.
Elias Diaz the next to hit.
Diaz.
Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. One and one.
That's in time.
2 out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Blackman is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Leading off
Matt
for the
Olson.
Athletics. First baseman, Matt
First
Olson.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Here it comes on 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. The 2-1 on its way. A fastball right over the outside corner. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Matt Olson goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Marcus Semien is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And he misses. Ball 4. So striding forward now,
The catcher, number
Castle.
41.
He struck out
Kurt
twice thus far,
Castle.
so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Your attention,
Sun
please.
Hwan-oh enters a little
pitching for
earlier
the
than
Pirates.
usual.
Number 26. Soon.
Jorge Mateo
Now running at
will be
first for the
summoned now to
Athletics.
be the pinch runner.
Number 14.
Now it looks like a right-hander's
Jorge
up and throwing in the
Mateo.
Pittsburgh bullpen. He's running towards second. Pitch misses the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but
The pitcher, number 33. Daniel Mangum. Your
Dustin
attention, please.
Fowler will come on to
Pinch hitting
pinch
for the
hit here in a
Athletics.
big.
Number 11. Dustin Fowler.
Here's the slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that.
Your
Lou
attention, please.
Trevino is
Now
on to
pitching
pitch out
for
of the
the A's.
bullpen in the bottom half.
Number 58.
Now at the plate,
Lou
looks like
Trevino.
a right-hander's got enough to throw now in the Oakland pen. That's lifted the other way out to left. Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out.
Now
Coming to
batting.
the plate now,
Catcher.
Sun Hwan-oh. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit
Your
ago.
attention, please.
Michael Saunders
Pinch hitting for
will
the
get the
Pirates.
call here as he'll hit for the
Number
pitcher.
5. Michael Saunders.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside, like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Now batting.
So he got him
Second
swinging.
baseman.
Michael Saunders
Pitch.
goes down for
Right
out number
field.
2 in the bottom half. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning.
Your
Kyle
attention,
Creek
please.
comes on from the
Now
pen,
pitching
hoping
for
to
the
finish
Pirates.
this one off here in the
Number
top of the
70.
9th.
Kyle.
Ready once again. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Batter number 8.
Here's Jed
Second
Lowry
baseman.
now. 0 for 3
Jed
with a couple of
Lowry.
strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Stepping up to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this is popped up. Back behind second. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, his stuff was electric here in this one, so there's no doubt in my mind he's deserving. Look at all the strikeouts on his line. Trust me, that's not easy to do, so he was pretty special today.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Athletics, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 28 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.